and the far side of Namek's dying light, the galaxy's fate quietly shifts. Vegeta, battered and bloodied, leaves behind the fractured battleground and the silent stares of his rivals. He doesn't look back. There's the hiss of a space pod door sealing shut, and a new, cold ambition burning in his eyes. The stars blur as Vegeta's pod races through space, leaving the ruins of Namek behind. His defeat still stings, but his pride is all that's left. Goku and the others are slowly recovering, but Vegeta is already thinking ahead. He doesn't want to go back to Earth, make friends, or give anyone a second chance. Instead, he charts a new path, one that's dark and cold, like a hunter on a mission. The galaxy is still shaking from Frieza's fall, and now it's wide open for someone to take control. Vegeta's ambition is endless, and he's determined to be that someone. In the empty and wild parts of space, news spreads fast. Frieza is gone. And now the galaxy is up for grabs. Warlords argue over power, while the Frieza Force captains scramble for control, like hungry animals fighting for scraps. Planets prepare for the next big threat. Then, from the chaos, Vegeta appears. Stronger and colder than ever. He doesn't waste time. He takes down anyone who tries to stand in his way, crushing them with the full force of his power. One by one, the broken remnants of Frieza's army fall in line behind him, knowing there's no other option. Vegeta begins to build his empire, taking planet after planet, using his brutal strength to make sure no one dares challenge him. His name spreads like a warning in every dark corner of the galaxy. The Saiyan Prince has returned, and this time he won't bow to anyone. As Vegeta's power grows, his empire spreads far and wide. Planet after planet joins him, some out of fear, others because they believe in his strength. The people know that if they stand in his way, he will destroy them without a second thought. Vegeta is unstoppable, and he knows it. Every world he conquers adds to his power, and he leaves behind a trail of destruction. His enemies are too weak, too disorganized to fight back. They try, but they always fail. And in the cold depths of space, Vegeta becomes more feared than ever. His name is a curse, a reminder that no one can stand against the might of the Saiyan Prince. Back on Earth, everything feels oddly still. The Z fighters are back together, but there's no joy or any feeling of victory. It's like they're all holding their breath, waiting for something bad to happen. The universe may have gotten rid of one tyrant, but now there's another one in charge, and this time, it's someone who knows them all too well. Bulma's eyes are constantly on the stars. She's been working harder than ever, building new gadgets to track Vegeta's growing empire. He knows they need to stay one step ahead. Gohan's training has also changed. He remembers everything from Namek, and now he's training like his life depends on it, because it might. Piccolo, always the cautious one, he's warning the others that Vegeta won't stop at just conquering distant planets. He's got bigger plans, and Earth might not be safe for long. Even Goku, who usually stays positive, can't shake the feeling that their biggest challenge is still out there. Every planet Vegeta conquers just makes him stronger, and that's something they can't ignore. Life goes on, but everyone is on edge, knowing that Vegeta's shadow looms over them. It's only a matter of time before his empire reaches Earth. Far out in space, everything is about to get even more chaotic. Whispers spread like wildfire. Frieza is back. The galaxy freezes at the news. A secret cult of Frieza worshippers who believed in his rule and hated Vegeta's rise used dark Namekian magic to bring Frieza back to life. But he's not the same as before. He's angrier, stronger, and thirsting for revenge. He's humiliated by what Vegeta has done. He stole his empire, and he won't let it slide. Frieza quickly pulls together the last of his forces, promising a reckoning that will shake the galaxy to its core. Now, the galaxy is divided. Some planets side with Vegeta, hoping his strength will protect them. Others see Frieza's return as a chance to get rid of the Saiyan Prince and return to the old ways. A new war is brewing, and Earth's defenders can do nothing but watch. They know whatever happens in space is eventually going to hit Earth. The old order of things is gone, and now there's a new war with no rules. Alliances change quickly, and only one thing is certain: it's going to be a fight to the end. It doesn't take long for the toll of the war to become clear. Refugee ships drift through space, their engines sputtering, carrying survivors and stories of destruction. Whole cities have been wiped off the map by Vegeta's rage, while Frieza's revenge has wiped out entire populations. The Galactic Patrol, once the galaxy's peacekeepers, are now stretched too thin to do anything about it. Old alliances fall apart, and new ones are forged in desperation, all in a frantic scramble to survive. On Earth, the Zid fighters can only watch, helpless. They hear the cries for help, but can't do anything to stop the destruction. Every lost world, destroyed home, weighs heavy on their hearts. Colhun trains harder than ever. His heart set on stopping the war. Piccolo, always the cautious one, grows more and more worried, warning that the longer this war goes on, the less chance they'll have to stop it. Uma, not one to sit idly by, pours all her energy into creating new inventions, hoping to shield Earth from the chaos that's sweeping across the galaxy. The galaxy is a dark place. Now, hope is rare, and the scars of this war will never fully heal, if the galaxy even survives at all. The final battle takes place on a world shattered by years of conflict. The ground is cracked, the sky is dark, and the stars above seem to hold their breath, waiting. Frieza, furious and determined to get his empire back, unleashes something even worse than before. Vegeta meets him in the wreckage of an old city, the ruins standing as a grim reminder of the cost of their war. But this time, the fight isn't just between two old enemies. The Z fighters arrive, knowing this could be the final battle that decides the fate of the entire galaxy. The battle is brutal. The air is thick with destruction, and alliances shift like sand. 1 minute, Vegeta is fighting alongside his old enemies. The next, he's pushing forward alone, refusing to trust anyone, his pride burning bright even as his empire crumbles around him. But he's outnumbered, battered, and in the end, Vegeta falls, never begging for mercy, still defiant to the last. His final breath is a curse, a challenge left for the next generation to face. With Vegeta gone, the galaxy is left in ruins, its future uncertain. Frieza, always hungry for more power, doesn't last much longer. His ambition, once his greatest strength, finally outpaces his ability to control it. Brought down by the very fury of those he tormented, Frieza's reign ends in the chaos he created. The Z-fighters, battered and broken, return to Earth, knowing that the hardest battles lie ahead. Alma stands by her window, staring up at the night sky. She's not mourning the man Vegeta was, or even the destruction he caused. Instead, she mourns the lost hope. The hope that once burned bright, that maybe Vegeta could change, that he could be something more than a tyrant. It was a hope that faded as quickly as it came, leaving only the empty void behind. Gohan, now older, takes up the mantle of responsibility. Alongside the next generation of fighters, he vows to rebuild the universe. But the scars left by Vegeta's empire are deep, and the universe won't heal quickly. Planets start the long process of rebuilding, but the remnants of Vegeta's rule linger in every corner, a dark reminder of the power he once held. Across the galaxy, stories of Vegeta's reign spread, becoming legend. The death of Vegeta's reign spread, becoming whispers in the shadows of every rebuilt world speak of his tyranny and the cost of absolute power. His name is spoken with fear and regret, a warning passed down to future generations. The Z-fighters stand together strong, knowing peace is fragile. They are united, forged by the fires of war, always watching for the next threat. They know that darkness can rise again from the most unexpected places. And they must be ready. In the end, Vegeta's legacy is not one of glory, but of war. His fall is remembered as a tyrant's end. A cautionary tale written into the stars. The universe won't soon forget the lessons learned from his rule, and the fight to maintain peace will continue long after his empire crumbled. Which side would you root for in a three-way war? Earth, Frieza, or the Saiyan Prince himself? Drop your take below, and let's see who's really fit to rule the universe. If you liked the story, press like and subscribe for more. Till next time.